Good morning, Majora's fans. Today is Sunday.
You've done this twice already. Come on.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Majora's Mask. This is it.
Hello, everybody. My name is Demigloom.
This is probably going to be like the second to last episode, actually. There's so much to do. But this is the second time we're seeing Skull Kid. Sis! Tail! If Tattle has traveled back in time with us, why is she going to say the same shit?
Sis. No, I'm trans, bro. Get it? Because trans is not cis. I don't think you understand. I was performing riveting social commentary on the topic of transgender identity.
That's it. I won't let things go the way you expect them to. Well, whatever. Even if they were to come now, they wouldn't be able to handle me. Hee hee. Just look above you. If it's something that can be stopped, just try to stop it. I like to think that 4 scrawny men can stop the moon. Because let's be real, the giants are pretty scrawny.
Yeah.
They got no torso.
No stroke game. No Riz.
No worries. I need to remember how to play the Oath to Order. Okay.
I love saying no Riz in the most random circumstances where like I tell somebody to do something.
Skill issue. You ready for one of the best cutscenes in all of gaming history?
Yes.
I fucking love Zelda so much. So many good games are coming out this year.
Like what?
Stuff. Hi.
Is that your mom?
Yeah, sorry, my mom came in. She has little hands. Like those plastic little hands things.
Oh. Why?
Yeah. Okay, I don't know. She just came in and shook my hand with one of them. Anyways, these are 4 scrawny men. A lot of good games came out this year. Tears of the Kingdom, Resident Evil 4 Remake, Pikmin 4. God, I'm so excited for that.
Didn't you not have high hopes for Resident Evil 4 when it first came out?
Yeah, but it was good.
Good movie.
It's the best of the modern Resident Evil remakes. I still think Res Village is better, though.
Here's the question, though. Are they going to remake 5?
I hope they remake Code Veronica.
That was a PS1 game, right?
No,
Or
it
a
was on the
PS2 game?
Sega Saturn, then I got a PS2 port.
What was the other one that was on PS1 that wasn't 1, 2, or 3? Resident Evil Survival or some shit?
Mercenaries? No. Mercenaries is a game mode in Resident Evil 3. I don't know what you're talking about.
Resident Evil Survivor. It was just another Resident Evil game for the PS1.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. But yeah, a bunch of good... Oh my god, in 2024, we're gonna get fucking... Oh my god, we're gonna get the Persona 3 remake. Oh, Final Fantasy 16 is like days away, which I need to get a PS5 now. Soon. Final Fantasy 16 looks so sick. There's a lot of good games. And also, like, all of these have just, like, restored my faith in video games. Honestly.
I don't know, I played the new Call of Duty game, and honestly, I think video games are just going to shit.
I mean, Nerol agrees with you. Nerol released his Tears of the Kingdom review today.
Yeah?
It was maybe one of the most negative videos I've ever seen.
Of Tears of the Kingdom, or just ever?
Of Tears of the Kingdom. It's like he just pummels it, which honestly I'm all for it, honestly, because everyone's just been singing praises.
That's right, you're a fucking contrarian.
I mean, I disagree with most of the points he's made. Like, I think the game is good, but it's still fun to like just see, like, you know, a man just rant about shit. Why do you think negative videos get so much attention? Good, we made it in time. The Giant's Call worked on Skull Kid. Hey, Skull Kid, do you realize what you've been doing to everyone? Wait, sis, don't be so hard on the Skull Kid. Tail, why are you protecting him? Aren't you mad at him for hitting you so much? It's okay, sis. I like it.
Okay, buddy.
He was lonely, the Skull Kid. He was trying to destroy everything around. Honestly, Tattle makes such good point. But sis, he's misunderstood. He just like me for real. But he tried to genocide people. I don't know why that's so funny to me. He was trying to destroy everything around him. That is not the same as a lonely child. We can't allow that. The power of the mask made him do it. It was too much for the Skull Kid to handle. It's because he doesn't know his place. Do you have dementia? Because it seems you've forgotten your place. On top of having a weak will and no strength of heart, he's a fool. Certainly, he had far too many weaknesses to use my power. Huh? Yeah, that's right. Admit your stupidity. Huh? Huh? This shit gave me shivers when I first saw it. A puppet that can no longer be used as mere garbage. The puppet's role has
such stupid dialogue.
Yo, this music though. It can't be. Then that moon?
Can you imagine like your favorite t-shirt just says like a puppet that can no longer be used as garbage and just like flies off of you?
Do you know about the Alan t-shirt that I want?
No.
I shall consume everything. I'll tell you after this cutscene. It's so funny. Wow, this isn't good. Let's go back. Let's go back. Hurry. The Song of Time. The Song of Time. Oh no, you've got to be kidding. Don't tell me you're going up there. Yo, this was great dialogue in 2000. I won't do it. You go by yourself. I'm staying here with Tail. I'll go. What? What are you saying, Tail? Is something wrong with you? I don't always want to be running away. If only I had been stronger, the Skull Kid wouldn't have... So much emotion from two glowing dots. I understand. True. I'll go. After all this time, Tail, you've gotten really stubborn, just like someone else I know. Honestly, these fairies have so much more personality than any Persona protagonist.
Do you hate Persona?
I hate Persona anime cliches. As the series went on, they got like more anime, and I find it very cringe. And also, I hate self-insert protagonists because it's just a lazy excuse to just have no main character, basically.
I don't know. Have you seen Yeek?
That's not a self-insert protagonist. Alex like talks and has a character and a personality.
Oh wait, so you mean for the player to self-insert?
Yeah, like
yeah, okay. Yeek was the developers self-inserting.
Yeah. But like Joker from Persona 5, it's just like, oh, he has no voice lines. You get to choose like of 3 dialogue options what's for him to say. He has no actual agency in the story. Everyone in your little party like calls him the leader of the group when there's another character making all the plans for you to follow. But no,
wouldn't you say the same thing about Link though?
Joker is so cool. Link has so much personality.
He makes no facial. He has one facial expression.
Maybe in this game, but in like Wind Waker.
In Wind Waker, for sure.
Yeah, in
like
Wind
later
Waker,
on,
he's expressive. In this game, no. Even then, he's like when he like lunges at Skull Kid and shit. Like, there's so much personality in that action. Like just from the way he's animated, and like his facial expressions do change. All right, but like still, and like. I chalk this up to just being like a limitation of like hardware and also just like traditionalism of like Link's never talked before, haha. But like even then, like in Link to the Past, there's like dialogue options that were like somewhat cool-ish. But like still, like even that, but like in Wind Waker though, you know, in 2003, Wind Waker, Persona 5 came out in 2016.
Wind Waker could be a fucking movie.
Wind Waker could be any Zelda game could be a movie.
If Nintendo was gonna do a Zelda movie, what would you want it to be?
Ocarina of Time.
Honestly, if Nintendo's gonna do, I agree. By the way, if Nintendo's gonna do like, okay, so like the big conspiracy theory is that they're gonna have the Nintendo Cinematic Universe, right? Like they're gonna do the Mario movie, they're gonna do a Zelda movie, and then they're gonna have the Smash Bros movie. It's like for the Avengers.
I think they should make Zelda a TV show. It'd be so much cooler. A season for a game. Start with Skyward Sword. Go in chronological order.
I guarantee. First of all, Skyward Sword would make a great fucking anime. And I say that probably only because the full color manga was great.
Yeah. Oh my god! Like an anime in the same style as the Castlevania anime. Oh my god!
I haven't seen that.
It's really good. It does not follow the plot of the game at all because it's an NES game, but like, it's the Castlevania anime is really good. Like really,
I've
really
heard.
Good. Yeah. Anyways, the Alan shirt. You know the poster for Alien, 1979. Like that. It's like the egg cracking.
Yeah,
and it says, like,
yeah.
Your screen.
I have that on VHS.
Imagine that poster, but instead of alien, it says ALAN, Alan. And instead of saying in space, no one can hear you scream, it says in space, no one can hear you in space. And that's on a t-shirt, and I want it so bad. In space, no one can hear you in space.
I think if Nintendo's going to do the Smash Bros movie thing, they're gonna do a stupid fucking joke where Toon Link meets regular Link. And they're gonna be like, what? And they're gonna do the Spider-Man thing where it's like, oh, there's different versions of you and different, because they're gonna have to do some kind of multiverse shit.
What about Mario and Dr. Mario?
Yeah, they'll probably.
They're not alternate universes. They're just from different times.
True, but I think like between Mario and Zelda, right? Like they're definitely not the same. I don't know. There's a lot of subtle nods to the Super Mario franchise and Zelda, so people will literally look at like an Easter egg, like they'll look at like the Luigi and Mario paintings in Ocarina of Time and be like, this is undeniable proof that this is a prequel to Mario's or a sequel to Mario 64. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
What do you think about the inside of the moon?
What?
What do you think about the inside of the moon?
Oh. It's a pretty like chilling atmosphere for sure, especially leading up to like such a dramatic moment.
This blew my mind, dude. This game is so fucking good. Where's Odawa?
I enjoyed this part of the manga very much.
You gotta do it in the dungeon boss order. I never read the Majora's manga.
That was the first one I ever got.
Really?
Yeah, I think I got it at a Scholastic Book Fair.
I literally only read Ocarina of Times and the first volume of Twilight Princess.
I read the first few of Twilight Princess.
Masks, you have a lot. You too. Will you be a mask salesman? Then I'll play with you. So the mask, give me some. Which one should we give him? I'll let it be your choice except for the bunny hood. Any mask. Choose one.
Mask of Truth.
Thanks. You're a nice person, aren't you? Hide and seek. Let's play. Alright, I'll hide. This shit just baffled me, bro. I'm like kind of getting like, it's cool that we're like doing this, but like at the same time I'm kind of sad that it's gonna be over, you know? Because I love this game.
It will be Jover soon.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's always Ocarina of Time. Oh.
What if you wanted to go to heaven, but God said, no.
What if you wanted to go to heaven, but God said, hi, nice to meet you. I'm Natasha, an underworld doctor.
What the fuck is that from?
There's a fucking mobile game ad that's being spammed on everyone's phone on YouTube.
Yeah.
And it's just like a big titty anime bitch saying, hi, nice to meet you. I'm Natasha, an underworld doctor.
Nice to meet you. I'm Natasha, an underworld doctor.
And honestly, not gonna lie, kind of fucking annoying.
Kind of what?
Kind of fucking annoying.
What do you think of VTubers?
I like some of them.
I only like male VTubers.
I like Neanners, and that's pretty much the only female.
What?
What?
You like Neanners?
Yeah, of course I do.
She did too much. She did too much lolicon shit.
Did she?
Yeah.
I don't like watch her like religiously or some shit because I just like Aethel,
What the fuck is Aethel?
Neander's boyfriend, and also a VTuber.
Oh.
And he's really fun.
I'm not accusing Neanners of being a pedophile or a lolicon, by the way, but she definitely pandered to like she did shit like for horny men, like with lolly characters. So it's she engaged in that. But I'm not gonna talk about that because I'm tired of talking about that nonstop.
And yet you're still talking about it.
Yeah.
You found me. Hey, I want more masks. All right, which one? Got to make a choice.
The cafe one.
I need you to find my son. Here's his face. Thanks, you're nice. Can I ask a question? Your friends, what kind of people are they? Let's answer this question honestly. What kind of people are your friends?
They're loyal. They're kind. They're understanding, and they're all psychotic.
Is any of that true?
Yes.
Okay. I think your friends are pretty gay. Anyways, moving on.
You don't even know you know Squeebo.
Squeebo's fucking gay.
What's okay? Why do you not like Squeebo?
Because they're an annoying 15-year-old.
It seems like every time, like people, anytime anyone's in a VC with Squeebo, they have like a decent time with them and can have a respectable conversation. And then like 4 days later, they decide that like they've never had a decent conversation with them ever, and that they're just completely obnoxious.
No, that's not true. That's not true. It's like the what Voss from Far Cry says. First time it's funny, second time it's fucking annoying. No. Like
They have a little bit too much. They bring a little too much autism to the table sometimes.
It's that. It's like kind of like my brother. You know, like he can be cool, but sometimes he just gets under your fucking skin.
Yeah.
Like today, he kind of did a thing he thought was funny, but it was just really fucking annoying, and he wanted to stop it.
People who there are a lot of people who respond to really poorly to people being annoyed by their jokes or attempts at humor. Like if they don't receive the joke really well, they'll kind of just double down. And I'm a little guilty of this myself. You see me constantly annoying Jason with Family Guy brain rot and shit like that.
Nice weather, isn't it? Mask, you have a lot. You too. Will you be mask salesman? But I'll play with you. So the mask, give me some.
Squeebo's my youngest friend, by the way, or like youngest IRL friend. Everyone else is my age or older. I think that's not true.
My youngest friend is me, myself, and I.
I have a friend who's recently turned 17. I have like a couple 18-year-old friends. Squeebo's 15, by the way. I don't know if we said that. Felonious Ferris is 20. Squeebo and Felonious Ferris are currently like my best friends, and they're.
Oh, by the way, which mask? Guys.
Frog. Number 20. Frog in a frozen vegetable bag.
He's gonna ask for 2, so you have to choose another.
The bomb mask.
More. He just says more.
More.
More. Thanks. You're a nice person, aren't you? Hide and seek. Let's play. All right, I'll hide.
So you're judging my entire friend group solely based on Squeebo, right?
No.
No? Who else? Who else do you know?
Anecdotes. You told me anecdotes of your other friends.
Like who?
I don't remember their
Can you
names.
name another friend besides Felonious Ferris?
Fluffs? Something like that?
Clowny Fluffs? What about her?
Furry.
That's it? That's all you need to know?
Yeah.
It's really funny because despite being a furry, she's literally like the least like obnoxious and autistic friend that I have.
And that's saying something.
She's a fucking Christian. Like,
Impossible. All right, let's see if I made the right move by stopping here.
she's just
I
a
don't
genuinely like very kind person. She never like annoys people with her like furriness and degeneracy. Like you would never guess that she was a furry if you didn't like talk to her about it. Like I'm sure there are plenty of people who've just been absolutely astonished.
You know, I'm mostly joking, by the way, right?
You're mostly what?
Joking.
Yeah, I can tell.
And I'm mostly joking.
Oh, joking, yeah.
I had to explain the concept of gooning to someone recently. It was a very funny time.
Who?
I'm not saying.
Did you describe it to your mother?
No, can you imagine? Okay, Mom, you don't understand. Sometimes me and the boys get together.
You just gotta sleep joke them.
Mom, have you heard of vabbing?
I almost brought up vabbing in a conversation with my mom.
Oh my god. That's
But
awesome.
like me and my mom will talk about anything. Like it's not weird or awkward. Doesn't really matter.
What the?
I'm pretty
You
sure
saw
like
that, right?
yes.
What the fuck? Genuinely, I hate this part. This part specifically can go fuck itself. I always struggle with this.
I think it has to do with my family, like both of my parents being millennials. Like I've never had that like disconnect
Oh
of like
yeah,
like
L.
the only shit
L
that
plus
I
doesn't have ex-parents.
L plus teen pregnancy.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? There's like
Keep
the only
hope.
things that I'm like embarrassed are the things that are like to talk about or like would be awkward are like the things that are super zoomer. But like I'll watch like fucking Chappelle's show or like the Boondocks with my parents. Like it doesn't matter.
Boondocks?
Do you say the Boondocks?
Yeah, because that's how you pronounce it. You say boondocks.
I said the Boondocks.
Okay, you're wrong, but
What is a boondock? I don't even know what that means.
it's like a part of like a city or neighborhood.
The Boondocks is an American expression from the Tagalog Filipino word bundak, meaning mountain. A remote rural area is now applied to an out-of-the-way area considered backward and unsophisticated by city folk. Okay.
Yeah, choosing more masks to sacrifice.
The Luigi mask. Sorry, the Atlas Earth mask.
One more.
The Keaton mask.
Such a cool mask design, though. You found me. Hey, I want more mask. More.
More.
Thanks, you're nice.
More.
I'll ask you a question. What makes you happy? I never answer
Max
what
out
my
gel
friends-
cream.
That does make me happy. I never answer what my friends are like.
Do you have IRL friends?
No.
So
It's a little hard to answer.
see, because like I didn't even like think about my internet friends when I answer that question, and all you have are internet friends.
It's not true.
Well, you just said you don't have IRLs.
It's true. I'm just coping. I don't like my internet friends, honestly.
Okay, like name your internet friends. Like name like your 6 or like whatever you feel is necessary. Like your main internet friends that you interact with.
The Issue Crew, Esport Cat, and Penguin Mage.
Not even Kangaroo Joey anymore.
He's not. He's in that weird in between realm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think my internet friends.
He will forever be my BFF. All right. All right. We've been through too much.
I'd say my like. I draw a huge distinction between content friends and other friends as well.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's hard for me to maintain relationships because content is just such a good excuse to just hang out with people.
Yeah.
Honestly, which makes it so hard for me to like talk about something outside of content because I've gotten so used to it. Like the only
Yeah.
other conversations I have are like honestly just like depressing conversations about like how meaningless life is.
Yeah.
Anyways, what makes you happy?
Max Out Jelkin Cream, which is available on Walmart.com. Apparently, that shit is just like, I think they just threw some random chemicals into some liquid because apparently that shit just like exfoliates your skin, but you're not supposed to exfoliate your shaft.
Yeah.
And
No,
some guy on some Reddit post was like, "Do not use
do
Max
not
Out
use-
Jelkin Cream," and he was just like, just like dead skin was all like just peeling off of his dick.
All right, dead ass. Something that makes me really happy is just talking with a friend for like a really, really, really long time.
Oh, that's my favorite thing to do.
I stayed up till like 7 in the morning chatting with a friend about like life and shit, and it was such a nice conversation.
You and I have done that a few times.
Yeah, but not till 7 a.m.
Uh, dude, back when we first met each other, do you want to talk?
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about the early days of Demigloom and Jelly You for a minute?
How you hated me, and I kind of just like
No,
hated you.
it started off very positive.
Yeah, because I didn't
And
know you, and I was like, "What do I do?" You were. I remember the first time we met was Issue Crew episode 50.
it
And
was largest issue in the galaxy.
oh, sorry, yeah, largest issue in
That
the
was not
galaxy
the first
episode.
time we met. It was not 50.
Yes,
We
it
had
was.
we'd met at some point before then.
Nuh-uh. I've heard of you. I saw you chat. I might have like replied to one of your messages with like a meme or some shit, but we never actually talked to largest issue.
Okay.
50.
Okay.
And
Fair.
then you talked about like depressing shit, and like I just met you, and I'm like, I didn't know what to do, so I just tried being like, no, you're not ugly or whatever.
I think I think that was like my delusional arc where I was like, I will never have a girlfriend. I'm
Can we
undesirable to
stop
the world around me.
referring to real life crises as arcs?
No.
I
think I was literally like insane back then. Like if you listen to like me on podcasts, like I will literally constantly contradict myself. Like
You were straight up a genetic episode.
I was literally like I don't think I was any less intelligent than I am now, but like there was just like certain like delusions that I would cling to and like occasionally escape from.
Yeah.
But essentially I think you and I don't remember if it was like the first time we met or whatever, but like anytime we were both on largest issue in the galaxy, which was like the basically like the fucking original issue crew, right? Like it was a shitty parody podcast. What?
Just say that it exists. Don't explain it.
Okay,
People
it was
don't
a very
even know.
old podcast with very little quality control. Just like
Yes.
a very edgy podcast too, very unhinged. Like, but we would be in the VC in the recording chat.
Yeah.
After like everyone else left, like slowly left, it would just be me and you, and we would just talk about like random shit, and we didn't know each other very well.
Things turned sour when it got political. I remember
Things turned
that.
sour pretty quickly.
Yeah,
Not
because
super quickly. I think there was like at least a couple weeks.
more.
Would you say it? Would you agree? I think we had a couple weeks straight of just mainly positive interactions. Maybe me being like, "Wow, that's fucked up," but like not
Okay.
actually talking
What you
shit.
consider fucked up, I just consider. What you consider positive, I thought it was just like an interaction. Like no offense, but like I just met you, and like
Yeah.
to me it was just like making small talk.
There were multiple times though where we would literally stay up for like 10 hours. Like we would just chat for like not 10 hours, but like at least like 5 or 6 hours.
Yeah.
Like
Thanks,
this
you're
has
nice.
happened.
Thanks, let's play.
That happened at least like 6 or 7 times in the span of a few weeks, or not a few weeks, because obviously we only recorded once a week. Was it 6 or 7? No, I think it was about 6 or 7 times. There were also other reasons we'd be in other circumstances that would lead to us being in VC. But I think eventually we got into some political shit.
Motherfucker.
What was the moment? I think I think it was when you and Just Baz were fucking with me
Oh,
on
right.
the death stream, was it? Well, I think
Because
originally you said some.
To be fair, Baz is a fucking annoying cunt, and me and Baz together is not a good pair because we just like being mean to people together.
I'm not gonna ask you to disavow anything that you've
Yeah.
done. But you were definitely a fucking asshole to me on the issue crew. I think you realized that I was a very sensitive person, like on particular topics and issues like trans stuff, and you would just go out of your way to push my buttons. And I guess I kind of just what?
I don't remember this, but I mean, you could be right. I don't know. I do remember someone made a song called "Fuck You, Jason."
Okay, that was that was much later though.
No,
Um,
it wasn't. That was pretty. Honestly, it was like
was
pretty
like
soon after the official hate started.
I think well, the official hate eventually led to a point where I refused to talk to you, and then it started to calm down after that, and I would just like hang out with you and not really care.
I'm choosing mess this time. You continue on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you would just push my buttons on the podcast, and I would get really offended because that's what liberals do.
More.
And trying to think.
Thanks.
You would just talk shit about me, be mean, and I just felt violated because I felt like there was some. Apparently, according to how you're responding to my recollection, it seems like maybe I was parasocial or whatever.
I mean,
I felt
there's
that there
your
was.
and then there's my side, and somewhere in between is the truth. You know.
Yeah. But my recollection, I thought we were like, we had some like mutual respect for each other. And I kind of felt violated that you would just like talk shit about me. And I think it was somewhere in between you being a complete asshole to me and me like being oversensitive.
Probably.
But I remember specifically there was a death stream where Just Baz was being explicitly transphobic to me, like saying like Demigloom will never be a woman, like laughing, telling me to cut my cock off.
Even I thought that, like, okay, bro, calm down. Okay.
You're not that guy, pal.
After he left, he and I were like in like it was like a PS party chat because like we had a group of friends that were PlayStation only, and he just like he kept going on and on.
Dude,
about,
he hated me for some reason.
Jello, you agree with me, right? You agree with me.
When Andrew Tate not a woman
first started blowing up, he was like, "Oi, do you know who Andrew Tate is?" And then sent me a clip of him saying like trans women aren't real women. He's like, he's totally right.
Dude, anytime I would get in a call with Just Baz for like an extended period of time, he'd be like, what's wrong with Andrew Tate, bruv? What's wrong with Andrew Tate? And it was just like, oh my god, I don't want to explain what's wrong with Andrew Tate to this fucking British asshole. But anyways, yeah. He took it very far. From my perspective, my recollection, and again, I left the call, so I wasn't there for the whole thing. I did listen to it more recently. My memory's hazy. Tell me how I suck again. My memory is hazy. Yeah. I think you were a little too tolerant to Just Baz's like overt transphobic hate speech rant against me. I want to
pick a side.
Yeah. See, like, in my opinion, you should just distance yourself from that kind of thing. But again, we all have different boundaries when it comes to what kind of degeneracy we tolerate. Lord knows I get a lot of shit for being friends with Kathy.
I didn't agree with what Baz said, but also like I didn't want to like in public on a live stream be like, bro, fuck you.
Yeah, because that's out of character for you to like play moral high ground about political shit. Like I wouldn't expect you to do that now.
Honestly, it wasn't out of moral high ground. I was just feeling uncomfortable.
Yeah. No, but like
yeah, go on.
To make a long story short, I just felt like betrayed. And it was before I really understood like who you are, what you stood for, what you were actually about, how you interacted with people, and that I took it
to realize that what do you mean by that?
It was before I learned your real last name.
What's my real last name?
Salinger. Jason D. Salinger.
God damn.
No, no. Bad joke, not funny joke. It was a little bit funny. I don't know. You, yeah, I felt violated. I felt betrayed because my problem was I took it personally, right? I felt
Yeah.
like I was being singled out. I was not being singled. Like you, all of your friends, I feel like put up with that shit, except for your like super. I feel like Penguin Mage doesn't have to deal with that, right?
Deal. What are we
Like
talking? I'm so lost. Deal with what exactly?
blatant disrespect.
Oh yeah.
That is not actually disrespect. You know,
Yeah.
like Penguin Mage doesn't like you have your super wholesome fees and whatnot, which everyone does, right? But like, I think me and you have grown to respect each other's boundaries, and like, we have a mutual understanding of how each other act, how we talk to each other, how we treat our friends. That has
Yeah.
grown into a much more productive relationship where we can respectfully disagree on a lot of more things, and also just like talk shit and be mean to each other without it
God,
impacting the other person's mood.
Yeah. Hey, the right thing. What is it?
I don't know.
I think you should continue what you're saying because honestly, I think this fits in with what you think the right thing is. Honestly, I feel like this is leading somewhere.
What do you mean? What I think the right thing is, just generally?
No, like what you're saying. It will somehow lead into an answer to this question, and it could like tie in with the thing. Also, I want to get off of this screen. I've been on it for like 10 minutes. I wonder if you really do the right thing. Does it make everyone happy? That's nope. You can't make everyone happy. That's something I learned. But continue on with your story.
Well, that was pretty much it. I think that's
Oh,
the rags to riches
what
story.
like sparked you to realize that something about me to make you ease up? I'm learning this information.
I think it was like slowly over time. I just realized that it wasn't like that you didn't like hate me, you know? I don't know, maybe you did at some point. But I think your hatred for me had to do with my reaction to my perceived hatred of you.
I never really hated you. I don't really hate.
I
It's
think
really hard to genuinely hate someone.
I think for a while you found me just obnoxious and unlikable
Yeah.
and had difficulty having like a productive conversation with me. And I think that was mainly my fault for overreacting.
Yeah, everything is your fault. Nothing is my fault.
Yeah, it's true.
Anyways, you know the right thing? Hey, Demi, make an L with both of your hands
Okay.
and look at the one that's like a backwards L. That's the right. That's the right thing.
Whoa.
Get it? Because it's your right hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get it. You get it. Anyways, Demi, let's just be real. You saw a Jelly You video and you realized that you need to apologize because I'm just that good.
I'm gonna be real with you. I kind of didn't really like your content at first.
Fuck you.
I really liked it at first, and then I kind of was like, nah, this is just kind of like it felt like kind of like shallow, I guess. But I mean, that was probably just like I think my lenses were just tinted by bitterness. Like I
Yeah.
really thought of you as unintelligent because I also took a lot of things that you said much more seriously. Like I read way too into them. I thought you were
Yeah,
kind of just a fucking idiot.
I think
And
our
now
story stemmed from the fundamental misunderstanding that I never like. You did not understand that I never take anything seriously.
yeah, and I took everything way too seriously.
Yeah.
And I eventually leaned way further in the opposite direction where I just like I didn't account for sincerity at all with what I said and was just like total edgelord. And then I kind of found middle ground later on.
Yeah.
I'm more in a state where I'm like a very genuine person now, but I also respect the, you know, I respect
More.
I respect edginess and have made peace with edginess while also rejecting it in my personal life.
Yeah. Thanks. You're a nice person. Let's play hide and seek.
Anyways, the Mr. Beastification of YouTube.
Yeah, it's like crazy, man. I mean, this is why I like to watch the YouTube New Wave, honestly.
God.
What do you think about the YouTube New Wave?
What is the YouTube new wave? Please explain this concept
It's
to
just
me.
like a bunch of people on YouTube who are like trying to do things like late 2000s YouTubers did things.
Can you name some creators that I might know and like how that works?
No,
I'm a
because
little
they're all
lost here.
people with like under 500,000 subs that you've probably never heard of.
So like you say they bring back like late 2000s YouTube,
Like, and we're talking like not like Smosh, but like vloggers.
like people just turning a camera on and being like,
Yeah,
so
and
basically,
like
guys.
talking about some shit. But also, it's cooler because it's not Mr. Beast. Like, they actually will take time to talk to you and shit.
And I assume it's unscripted.
Some of it is. It depends.
What do you mean it's not Mr. Beast? Mr. Beast doesn't do that.
I say like it's not Mr. Beast because like it's not like like constantly asking for your attention.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's not like in this video we are sending 100 children to get smallpox.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what I've always admired about YouTubers. Or that's always been a style of content that I've admired, and we've disagreed on this.
It's back to formula with like indie video making. It's like they're not treating their YouTube channel like it's a business. You know?
Yeah.
They don't have like a team. It's like just them.
That's why I was a huge fan of EDP445 before the fucking insanity happened.
Yeah.
Like he was just like a really, even though I disagreed with the majority of like things he said about like, you know, like philosophically or politically or whatnot.
He's just such an entertaining guy.
He was a really entertaining guy. First of all, he was really funny. First and foremost, like, and nobody will deny that.
What the fuck happened?
He was an extremely funny guy, and he also like was just a very genuine person. Was a very made himself very vulnerable. You know, he'll talk about everything from flooding the toilet at Chipotle to like his experience with women. Like he was completely open about the fact that he was a virgin at like age 30. And now I fucking cringe with disgust when I think about this topic, obviously. But like I really felt like I was there, like through a lot of character development. Like the day he lost his virginity, he posted like he just posted a video called, and this is so ominous and disgusting now, but the video is called like finally lost my virginity, and he kind of just looks at the camera and smiles and gives a thumbs up.
Yeah.
But before we knew the heinous shit that was going on in his head, like that was like such an emotional moment. I was there when he had to kick his dad out of his apartment. I was there, you know, like all this crazy life shit.
Dax Flame walked so EDP could run.
Okay, buddy. I wouldn't even compare the two. But yeah, when EDP, like I was just so disgusted when the EDP shit like came, like even before the cupcake shit. Way before the cupcake shit, there was like he was like DMing like 15-year-old girls and whatnot. Like Cold Raven was the guy who exposed him. Then Keemstar hopped on the train, and it was like a big expose thing. And it was around then that I was just like, yeah, I can't watch this. And like when he defended himself, he literally defended himself and was just like, man, these fucking 15-year-old ass bitches walking around with their titties hanging out, trying to act like victims and shit. And like everybody liked that video and forgave him. Like, what the fuck, dude? Why were we tolerating this?
It's so funny that like he said it exactly like that though. Like like if it wasn't real life, like I could mistake that for like a bit in It's Always Sunny.
Yeah. He also had a very weird pro-Trump arc. He was like, listen, motherfuckers, Donald Trump is getting my vote, okay? I'm tired of these pussy ass bitches, like just like a stupid.
Before the mask goes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I really don't want to give away the bunny hood. Alright, go on. Hey, I want more mask. More. 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 And the tribute to my favorite character in this game is the last one. Thanks, you're nice. Can I ask you a question? Your true
Yeah.
face. What kind of face is it?
Masculine.
I wonder, the face under that mask, is that your true face? To quote Mr. Robot, how do you stop wearing a mask when it stopped becoming a mask?
That's deep, dude.
Oh, I know. You want to know what's even deeper?
What?
The fact that we're ending the episode, and next episode is going to be the finale.
Whoa.
I know.
Oh,
Next.
oh.
Let me do. I'm gonna do a Chugga Conroy outro. So next time in Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, we're gonna be finishing the game. See you guys then. That's exactly how he ends his videos.
Wow.